Hey girl, I just realized I needed the sage. I hope you are doing well. And it's never a bad thing to want to reach out, even if there's nothing bad going on, like specifically in your life. If you get a feeling that spirit is trying to get you a message, then you're doing the right thing by reaching out so that I can tune in and grab it for you. So I'm just going to go ahead and light some sage, call upon my spirit team. Archangel Michael, Archangel Shemiel, Archangel Raphael. Mentions all planes. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu. All right. Wow, the cards are literally moving by themselves. I wish the camera would have shown you that. All right. Amie. Osier. Let's go. All right. You're still stressing about, am I ever going to get married? It's the card that just fell out. 4 of Wands in reverse. You know that old adage, if you want something bad enough, you'll get it? Well, that's true. But if you're afraid that you won't get something bad enough, you also won't get it. Remember, fear is just as powerful as love. The only thing that is stronger than fear is love. So yes, in the past, we know that men have walked away from you. We've known this story, but that's something that I want you to keep remembering that's in your past. Does that make sense? If you're so worried about it being in your future, then you're not ever going to get that passionate new beginning that you're dying to have with this fire sign in your life, or someone who's passionate. He's a bit younger in energy than I would approve for you in regards to the man that you are currently, like this moment, sweet on. Even if he's not in actuality younger than you, his energetic self is. He is emotionally and maturely younger than you. He's way more immature. And you've got, this is my wish card. So you are wishing for a new passionate beginning with somebody right now. And we're going to find out why. Because you see him as your sturdy forever for some reason. But he's busy juggling with the 2. Lots of 2s. Yeah, and I've got the 2 of Cups in reverse for him. I don't think this is the person you marry, sweetheart. He's got nothing going for him. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, and the situation is dead. So whomever you're currently sweet on, Spirit's asking you to go inside and ask yourself, what was it that drew you to him? Because he gave you a lot of red flags that reminded you of your past. Like there was a lot of juggling, not being able to like make an actual decision, I'm hearing. And it was a lot of I don't knows and maybes, which was very much, it reminded you of another soulmate that you had as well earlier in your lifetime. And so I think this guy was a test for you. And I guess the question is, did she pass? Thank you. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune now upright. By walking away and saying, okay, not for me. It should always flow. If it's meant to be, it will be easy. There won't be any questions about it. Unless you're in a twin flame relationship, in which that's a whole different ball game. So right now you've got the Four of Swords. They're asking you to take a rest and a relax. We got a lot of cards here, so let's see if I can't get a message. Yes, we do. Okay. They want you to rest and relax and meditate. As per usual, my answer for everything is in meditation. Your fear about not getting married, you can totally rectify that fear by doing a meditation and going into the Akashic records in this meditation and asking your spirit guides to show you who it is that you end up with. Do I get married? I mean, a part of me, like, I've gone to the Akashic records in my meditations. My spirit guides ask me, do you want to know who you marry or just if you get married? I've always been afraid to know who it is because that puts a lot of pressure on things. When you know too much, you know too much. And also energies can always change. And just because it's in the Akashic records, I mean, that's like on what your soul is supposed to be doing, but we have free will here. And that's part of the game is, are we going to follow this roadmap that we align for ourselves? That's like, we're supposed to be finding out what clicks for us. Like, and right now, the way that you have been approaching love is not that you aren't a loving person with the Queen of Cups here, but you're not giving your love away so freely anymore, without it being an energetic, even exchange here with that Page of Pentacles. There's not going to be any more giving without it being an even give and take. And that's how you've been approaching your relationships. Now, that's phenomenal for protecting yourself and for learning from our mistakes. However, it's too many cards, guys. I can't really. However, we're going to clarify with the sexual tarot deck. I would have to venture, guess what Spirit's saying to me is that it's a slippery slope because men are looking for that in you, that love. Yes, the Four of Wands in reverse again. So I was right. Okay. That is the main reason of which these little boys, and I call them that because it is toxic masculinity. There's a tower coming in, or it already has come in around this. You didn't expect, I think, to get hurt by this person because you didn't give him any of the power because you weren't like giving him your love. But I think actually the person that you're hurt with is yourself because there's a lot you didn't tell him. With the Nine of Pentacles, like, you didn't ever tell him that he was everything you ever wanted. Or that you see a future with him. And so the Tower is that you're feeling like, should I have done more? Should I have opened myself up? And the answer is yes and no. This isn't your person, so you did the right thing by not opening up, so you can't be upset with yourself. But you can't be upset with yourself, right? Actually, I want you to be proud of yourself. Even though you might feel lonely in this second. Four of Pentacles just came out. So it's also time for you to balance your money. Alexa, turn up the volume. They're saying something to me about music. You've always really used music. Oh, there's that Nine of Pentacles again in reverse. You're not getting this wish with this guy, but it's not supposed to go that way. So just remember, you have to just remember, you are divinely protected. You are divinely guided. Everything that's happening is for you, not to you. Figure out what's going on. Why is your Four of Wands in reverse still, honey? Okay. All right. I'm literally getting like it's the same cycle on repeat for you. Because here you have a person coming in giving you a love offer. And then he turns out to not be everything he said he was. Even though he promised you a successful foundation, you didn't get it. And here comes a new guy who's a star to you, maybe an Aquarius. And he, claims that he's going to be your knight in shining armor. But then this motherfucker takes everything you got, and walks away, leaving you all alone. Yet again, here you are with your money, your success, your life, but alone. And you're like, why is this the same story again and again? And I have to tell you, it's because I'm hearing the word pressure. It's almost as if there's too much pressure on everything to get it right. Okay, you want to get your wish, they say? 3 of Pentacles. That's my spirituality card. It's time for you to pray. It's time for you to go back to church. It's time for you to find out wherever that light is, God's light, so you can get your King of Pentacles, baby. And let me tell you, he's worth waiting for. Because before you had, where was it? It doesn't matter, I already shuffled them up. You had the Page of Swords and you had the Star. Great. So you basically had a young, easy, breezy, flighty person, and then you had somebody with a giant ego or an Aquarius who just was out for himself. And now what you're getting, because you've gone deep and you're looking for things that are about an emotional, energetic, spiritual connection, you find a man who's got it all, girl. He could be a Taurus, he could be a Libra, he could be a Capricorn, an earth sign. A Virgo, I mean. And you are seen as this Queen of Wands right next to him, full of passion and vitality. He makes you feel as if you've always needed to feel. And that could happen for you in the next 3 months or 3 weeks or 3 days. Be patient, they say. Temperance. Be patient. Know that you're worth the big cheese. And there's a lot of stuff your spirit team is doing for you on the other side to get him ready for you. What good is it if he comes into your life now, but he's not ready? You have to have patience in divine timing in order to find that patience, because it's fucking impossible when you're a single woman. Trust. It's through meditation and prayer. Yoga would be a good place for you to start too, if going to church just doesn't sound like the right thing. Listen, girlfriend, it's been a weird few months of relationships for me too. I've had a few different boyfriends. The world. You get the world. Just hang on. Hang on. You're getting it. It's coming. I promise. But going back to what I was saying, like even in my own situations, I have been at a point where I'm not going to force anything. If you want to spend time with me and be in my life, doors open. If you don't want to spend time with me and be in my life, doors also open for you to walk out. But you're not going to stand in my doorway anymore and take up room. I refuse to be in this energy anymore, this 8 of Swords. I'm not going to do it wondering if you're into me, wondering if this is going to go anywhere. Nope. The new guy I'm seeing last night was like, I just want you to know that you are mine. I'm not going to be okay with you dating or seeing other men. And that's how that's going to go. And I was like, oh, wow, a man who knows what he wants. About fucking time. So I know that it's out there for you, even though it feels like it might not be with your 2 of Cups in reverse right now. But you do get a brand new beginning. And it might not be the justice that you were looking for with my justice in reverse there. But I know it is something. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth waiting for. But it's everything you ever fucking wanted in love. It's the 10 of Cups. Yeah. With the 9 and the 10 of Cups here, like, and the Queen of Swords. This is, wow, I've never really heard Spirit do it this way before. This is cool. This is actually a warning card, I think from your grandmother. Maybe an E name. I don't normally do mediumship in these readings. It's more money, but Esther, Ethel, Emily, I don't know. An E name. I know you have a lot of E's in your name too. You actually are Amy. Maybe I'm just hearing E and it's Amy. I'm not sure. But the warning that they're trying to give you is very simply, when you get the 10 of Cups, it's very hard to sustain that energy of like perfect relationship, right? It's kind of unrealistic because life happens around the relationship that makes people act in ways that they normally wouldn't if it was just the relationship that they had to manage in their life, right? So if your 10 of Cups ever moves into a 9 of Cups where you feel as if something is a distance, you tend to get very kind of controlling when that happens. If you feel someone pulling away from you, you tend to get controlling. And I'm pretty sure the advice is for you to let it flow. Sometimes people need to walk away for, the 4 of Cups, unreal, wow. Sometimes people have to walk away and realize that the grass is greener. You know, they're over here crying over like these 3 cups and forgetting, that they've got this amazing cup right here. So they have to walk away in order for them to realize, fuck, it was really Amie all along that I was like so like about. But they won't do that if you're like, and then, kind of being a bitch to them. They won't have any time to think of you fondly because they'll be like, thank God I dodged that woman's bullet. So that's your advice card. If someone wants to walk away from you, let them. Just let them. So that covers your love life, they say. I mean, that's the message. The message is he wasn't right for you. None of those guys were. The only man that was wrong for you but right for you was Jackson's father. And you just have to be patient and work on yourself through this process and get yourself ready, because they do keep sending you divine masculines, but there are tests involved with it, they're saying right now. So it's like they want to see how you're going to act when you get abandoned a little bit or when the energy gets pulled, because you've asked them to do that for you. Okay, so all 3 of these are in reverse. I'm going to flip them all right side. Okay, so let's talk about work for a second. You've been really doing strong work. You've been really focused on work, and it's been your strength through this. You are seen as the golden girl at work, but there is somebody in the corners that's lurking. Could be an air sign, so could be an air sign. I'm getting a lot of jealousy off the energy, but let's get some clarification. So all of these are reversed. We do the same thing and flip this one chalice in reverse. All right. So I think I grabbed the deck from the wrong side. Yeah, I don't like this person's energy. Someone's watching you at work who's got bad intentions with you. They're acting as if they're being sturdy and grounded and loyal for you, but I think that they want to take an account. It's an account. There's an account they are eyeing. I don't know what you do really. I feel like it's sales and marketing, maybe real estate, maybe it's property management. Somebody wants an account of yours. And so they're helping you on it. They're helping you on it to get close to them. You got to get somebody out of your accounts. They're acting as if they're your partner for life. 10 of Cups in reverse. They're only out for themselves. They're the emperor. They're the dictator. It could even be your boss. I don't know. Could be somebody who is above you that's planning on going